So to prepare for stuff like this, fasted training, in my opinion, is one of the best ways to do it. I'm going to go over all the benefits and share with you juicy tips that apply to any sport. So to do all this, we're going to have to start here, the highest point of South Carolina, and we're going to use the Foothills Trail as our guide today as we do our fasted climbing and hiking practice. I was lucky enough to have my wife Amy and my son Venus to be able to tag along and benefit to a wonderful day outside of training. The prep started a week ago as I stripped away 800 to 1,200 calories a day away from my maintenance. I would also then skip my last 1,615 calories leading up to this training session. All right, let's go over some of the benefits training under stress. And in this case, calories and doing 219 flights of stairs. You get to learn how your body and mind handle pushing yourself under less than optimal training conditions. For me, hiking solo, and well with my dog Leia, it gives me an idea of the range that I can accomplish while under this stress, as well as simulating getting lost, not having like my last several meals, and also being calorie deprived from a heavy trip. Did you notice I was wearing compression socks as I was running the trails? That brings me to my next point. You get to assess your gear. How did your shoes hold up? How do you feel the next day? For me, it's 24 hours later. My feet, my body feels normal. So I know I don't have to worry about shoes. My underlayers were right. I was set for this training session. This is also a good way to gauge your training. How did you do? How did you feel? What were your stats on this? Was your pace where you expected it to be? Could you tell a difference in your pace as the duration of the hike went along? Did hunger come into play at all? Honestly, this is a good way to assess how your body and mind handled a long duration event. So whether you're trail running, climbing, or hiking, all of that puts a lot of stress and load on your ankle and knees. A lot of twisting and odd movements happen all the time. Now, to prevent any injuries while on the trail, I use a balance board as well as a balance ball to keep my ankles and knees stabilized. I'm going to do a video in the future in depth about my training routine regarding that to show you preventative maintenance, but I wanted to highlight that there is some preventative maintenance that goes on to be able to do things like this with a little less risk. And as always, any gear you see in this video, like the socks and balance boards, will be linked in the descriptions below using affiliate links. There is no doubt that fasted training is a way to stress and assess your body at the same time. I felt good and ready to do more. Bob was hanging in there with me, which I was very proud of. Amy got hurt in a technical section with some wet rocks. I did not show some of this stuff because it was very slippery. We had a whole bunch of rain come in and we actually had some ice thawing out that morning. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on future stories and future videos like this. And until the next time I see you guys and gals on the trail, you cool cats, have a great rest of your day.